That was it. That was an O. Ruby Roo, that was for you. Stepping up my O game. What is up, everybody? Ohmboyoc back here at Local Vape. We're going to do another build tutorial today. Today we're going to be doing the Alien Wire. It's a concept that was created by Blue Eyed Goon 83 over there on Instagram. We're going to put a link down below in the description. That way you guys can go check out the originator of this wire and check out all the different builds that he's done with it. It's a pretty hard build. I'm not going to lie. It's not, if you're a beginner builder, you might want to go back and master the Fuse Clapton and a couple of the other builds that are out there. I know Twisted Messes has got some awesome build tutorials, and so does Squid Dude out there, The Art of Vaping, his channel. So you're going to want to work your way up to this build. You don't want to just, I would not suggest just diving in and trying an Alien Wire. This is not for a beginner guy or girl. All right, so we're going to do a little giveaway. You might be wondering what all this stuff is here in front of me. Local Vape, Erica at Local Vape was cool enough to donate a bunch of stuff for the YouTube channel. So we're going to have two rules. We're going to make it really easy, really simple. All you got to do is subscribe to the channel and you got to comment down below. That's it. You're entered into the contest. And we're going to pick two winners in 3 weeks. 3 weeks from the date that this airs, we're going to pick two winners, and they're going to each receive a full set of everything that you see here in front of me. So we'll go through the prizes real quick. It's actually a really cool giveaway. We got the Anarchist V2 mod. So you're going to win the V2 Anarchist mod, which this thing's awesome. I love this. This is one of my favorite mods. You're going to win the Twisted Messes RDA. I know everybody out there has wanted one of these, a chance to win one of those. You're also going to win a full line of the Anarchist Wire and Anarchist Cotton, the 20 gauge all the way up through 26 gauge. So that's pretty badass. The Vape Kit. Vape Kit donated 2 vape kits to the giveaway along with their new ceramic tweezers that they just released. And I was using the white ones for a minute, and I love that they came out with these black ones because, you know, they get all, you know, dirty and nasty looking at the tips. So it's pretty cool. These ones don't gunk up and look all filthy like that. Also from Malicious Liquids, they just dropped their new e-juice line, and it's a bomb-ass line. This is one of my favorite juice lines out right now. They've donated a line of their juice and whatever milligram you prefer. So you get a full set of their juice. And then also they donated some swag to us. So you get a couple of their shirts and whatever size you want. Then also Anarchist donated a couple shirts too. So yeah, a pretty cool little giveaway for only subscribing to the channel and writing a little comment down below. So we're going to go ahead and dive into the tutorial now. So for the build today, obviously we're going to be needing a drill. We're going to be doing this on the Twisted Messes RDA. We'll be using, for the core wires, we'll be using 26 gauge Anarchist wire. And then for the Alien portion of the wire, we'll be using 36 gauge Twisted Messes wire. And then out of the Vape Kit here, obviously we're going to be using screwdrivers to wrap the coils, and a set of cutters, ceramic tweezers, nylon tip pliers, and then just a set of offset needle nose pliers. All right, so step one is going to be to take about 2 feet of this 26 gauge wire, and you're going to want to straighten it out on the drill. So we're just going to pull off a couple feet here. I like to straighten all my wire in one shot. So instead of like doing 3 like 6 or 7 inch pieces, I'll just straighten 2 feet one shot and then just cut the sections out of it. Saves a little time. You might want to prep a little extra of this wire, so you might want to make a few more. That way, if you make any mistakes while you're wrapping the Alien wire, you can you'll have some more wire sitting there. You don't have to repeat this whole process. So just going to insert that into the drill there. Oops, don't need cutters, I need these. Take this, hold tension on it, and then I'm just going to turn the drill. It doesn't matter clockwise, counterclockwise, that's irrelevant. and just go ahead and turn it on for about 5 seconds. All right, now make sure you slide your finger down here all the way down to the end. Oops, so that doesn't happen. Little recoil. What you'll notice here is I let it go and it kind of messed up the whole end of that wire there, but that's no biggie. Cut that section off. All right, so I'm gonna cut this into 3 6 to 7 inch lengths. So what I'll do is I'll just go like this, cut it, kind of match it, cut it, and do that 3 times. Okay, so now that we have those ready, and set those to the side, then we're gonna take and we're gonna Clapton that single core 26 gauge. We're gonna Clapton that with some 36 gauge. So I'm gonna put that in the drill there. Grab my 36 gauge wire, and it's gonna be about 6 to 7 inches that you're gonna want to Clapton. That's enough. For me, that's enough to knock out a single coil. So what I'll do is about 3 arm lengths. So that's 1, 2, 3 arm lengths. And that should be about the right length that you'll need to Clapton this wire. So hopefully by now you've mastered the art of a simple Clapton. For me, I just like to slide this in here. Just put that right into the chuck there. And for me, when I do my Claptons, I have to have them going clockwise. That's just the way that I'm used to doing them. When I do the alien wire, after I'm done Claptoning it, and you'll see when I stretch it out and I reverse Clapton it onto the 3 core wires, I don't know, it's just easier for me to do it this way than it is for me to do it the opposite way where I wrap my initial Clapton backwards. So going clockwise, I'm gonna go ahead and just Clapton this wire out. Hopefully you're to the point where you can Clapton like this. You shouldn't even have to look at it. Just cut off this little bit of excess. And then I'm gonna decore this wire here. So all I have to do is just take my fingers here at this end. You don't really want to pull too much on this side. You want to do it all from here. And I'm just going to kind of run my finger down and get this to slide off just like that. So I just kind of pinch it here and then slide it right off. And then what you'll have is that 36 gauge decored Clapton here. So the next step is to take this decored Clapton, which is approximately 6 to 7 inches, and I'm gonna stretch it out. There's this, you're just gonna have to figure this out for yourself as far as how far you stretch it. You're gonna stretch it to the point to where it'll keep going, but it's gonna flatten out. So what I'll do is I'll take this about 7 inches here, and I'll stretch it out till you feel that tension. And right about there is where I feel that tension. If I go any more, then it's just gonna flatten the wire out. So it does still kind of have that Clapton rotation in it. All right, so I got my 3 26 gauge Anarchist wires. And what I'm gonna do is all 3 of them, I'm gonna just fold them over at the end here. And the reason why I have to fold these over is because the drill that I'm using, the chuck doesn't tighten down all the way. So what I'll do is I'll take these 3, and in each one of the little notches in the chuck, one of these wires is gonna go. And I have a little system of how I like to do this. So this first wire here that's on the top, that top wire is gonna go in to that portion. The middle section going straight up is going to go into that portion, and then this one here going into the one closest to me. And I found when I do it like this and I install it this way that the wires will tend to stay parallel. And that way I don't have to fight it the whole time. So I'm going to just do that and very carefully keep them centered. Very carefully tighten it down. And as you can see, the 3 wires now are sitting perfectly parallel to each other. All right, so we got that. Now we have that D-cord clapped in. So I'm going to take that little bad boy and I'm going to snip the end on it so that way it's easy to slide in here. And I'm just going to slide it right in that little gap that I have here. Like I said, my drill has that little gap. If you have a Ryobi or something like that, then you're probably going to have to slide this in there when you slide the 3 core wires in there. And then the most important step here, I wrap the initial clapton clockwise. So now I need to take my drill, go counterclockwise, and now I'm going to begin to start this alien wire. So now we got our alien wire done here. We got a little section. What we're going to do is we're going to remove the twist of it. And you see it's a little twisted up on us there. So I got my nylon pliers here. I like to use the nylon ones. It doesn't damage the wire. Then what I'm going to do is just kind of go 1 rotation, move over, 1 rotation. Straighten up the last piece. And that's it. That's close enough. You got 3 core wires in there, so when we start to wrap it, they're going to want to lay flat. All right, so now we're just going to go ahead and wrap the coils here. Just like that. Got them like that, and then what I like to do is make this lead come straight down, like that. And then I'll come in here with these. And then just turn that 90 degrees. That way you got both those wires coming off the same angle. Yeah. .08. Cool. All right, that was it. Alien wire, huh? Not too hard? I think not. That's a pretty hard build. So I got it here on the Snow Wolf. I've been testing the Snow Wolf out for a couple weeks. We got it at 110 watts. One thing I do like about the Snow Wolf is you can build all the way down to a 0.05. I know, 0.05. I seen that, I had to buy one. I think they're about 140 bucks. So we got dual coils here on the Twisted Messes RDA. I got the airflow wide open, 110 watts, 0.08 build. Let's see what it does. That's not bad at all. Mouthful of juice there because they over dripped. I think we go a little higher. Let's kick it up to 130 watts. 130. Not bad at 130 watts, a little warm, but then again, I do like a really warm vape. I think we could go higher. Let's go higher. Let's do this. Let's go crazy. Let's go 150 watts. A little more juice on there. All right, 150 watts, let's see it. I've noticed with the Snow Wolf, when you get above 150 watts, it actually will pulse instead of giving it a consistent current. It actually pulses the current. So 150 watts. Not shabby at all. I don't know, I need to keep messing with the Snow Wolf before I report back and give it my blessing or not. It's a little funky right now. I'm still trying to figure it out. I haven't messed with any of the temperature control features, but yeah, so far it's holding up. One little more pull here. All right, so make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. We're gonna have a lot more builds coming up here shortly. Hopefully we'll have some more giveaways coming up shortly, and in 3 weeks, I'll let you know who's the winner. All right, thank you. You guys have a good one, huh?
Sift to the bleed and I feel that rush.